Okay, so this is live. I want to fucking what? Fuck. Yeah, we gotta film up. Looks like that's it. They moved on by because they got no watchers. But what the hell? So how's it going out there? Two mysterious watchers. So what's there to talk about? Oh, I better fuck the son of a bitch lost himself in my own stream. It's back to weather here is pretty nice. I don't know the temperature, but it's a nice fall day, autumn day. Could be a little less wind, but if I could get a bunch of yakkers to stand on that side of town facing this way and get them to talk lots, maybe we could fucking go against the wind. Ooh, well, okay. There it is. Hey, Jody, how's it going? Good for you. Uh, hey, 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 come on, come on, come on. Effie, Effie, there. Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, 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 hey. Fuck. here, stubborn. Hey, Florida Audits, how's it going? Yeah, that's okay, Jody. Hmm. Yeah, catch you later, Jody. Well, high intense action on this channel. Hillbilly neighbors have come back from their days off. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Oh, you lucky kill. Florida Audits. gonna say one person in the chat. I was gonna say talk amongst yourselves, but only one guy there. Pretty hard to do. I should just grind up the whole fucking thing. Now back up to 2 again. Whoa. There. It's over 3 o'clock where you're at, Florida. You should be there at least till 4 o'clock. Oh, anybody want a picture of me? Go ahead and take it. I'm ready. You don't even have to worry about it being framed. That's enough. Fuck. Let's see. The broadcaster died. That don't fucking mean much in the way of life. What to know about face masks before back to school? They're just for stopping people from spreading it. They're not. It's not to stop anybody from catching it. Oh, where the hell is that at? Singapore, a man that repeatedly raped his underage stepdaughters was jailed for 28 years with 18 strokes of the cane. 103-105. Yeah, hopefully that works. So, 2 workers. Well, it's nice of you to lurk. It'd be nice of you to talk too, but what the hell? At least when you're lurking, I know you're watching. I don't know why you'd want to watch me just fucking sit here and talk. I don't know. If I was like hippie or somebody like that, that could fucking just yak and yak for, well, fuck, you can go for hours. Oh, here it is. Oh, shit. Long ways to go yet. Well, I've been out of here in 20 minutes before. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, Hustle, how's it going? Yeah, not too bad. So far, mostly just irritated today by the pain. And I did work this morning, filled up, I don't know, some water jugs and took them all into the growing room. I gotta plant some more fucking seeds. I planted radishes, but I gotta plant more fucking spinach. At least if I grow my own spinach, I know it won't be tainted with E. coli. 'Cause I won't be watering it with shit. I'll be watering it with, what would you say? Slightly screening water. On to operate heavy equipment. Hey, Ogre, how's it going? Hey, Factor Fiction. Hmm. How many guys did you bust last night, Ogre? Any? Ooh. I would, well, I don't know. Uh, I would say put something hot on it or slightly warm to maybe help. I don't know. Well, that just sucks, Ogre. But maybe it's good with your leg the way it is. Maybe you need to relax for a couple, 3 days. Spend some time with that leg in a fucking hot bath. Epsom salts, maybe. Right there used to be some kind of a spray that you could freeze shit with. Hmm. Now, don't take any of my ideas as like I'm a doctor. You know I'm not. It's just a success. Okay, no, YouTube people, I just allegedly said that. Is that right? Oh, fuck. He's a dick. I can't say anything else about him. He's just a dick. There's no need for him to fucking go after everybody. Go after the fucking pigs is all he needs to do. If he's not putting, how would I put that right? If he's not putting all his energy into fucking dealing with the pigs and what the fuck's he doing? Just a part-time private investigator or whatever he is? Auditor? Fuck. And who made him fucking judge and jury? How does he get to decide if anybody's out of order? What? Your computer broke down again today? You must be getting paid by the sale. Of course, that is a good way to do it if you're a good seller, and I can't see why you would be a poor seller also. I don't think there's anybody you couldn't get along with if you wanted to. Yeah, you need something. Yeah. Well, this is pretty much more attention than I've ever had in my life, too, Hossel. All we gotta do is go to PDF's page and watch him. Does he privatize all of his uh, videos? I don't think so. Yeah. It's like he's gotten rabid. He just fucking lashes out at anybody that's near. There's no reason to fucking lash out at him. I don't give a shit what he says. Okay, I hate to do this to you guys, but I gotta go to the bathroom. Talk amongst yourselves. Entertain. Oh, I don't know if I would call No Justice a loser. Fact or fiction? Well, who doesn't hustle? Hmm. Yes, that was magic. Apostle, do you like magic? And no, I'm not going to perform any. No, there's no such thing as magic. Over. Fuck. There's an art called prestidigitation. A clown is just somebody who paints their face and acts like a silly person sometimes. So it's the time 142. Oh, oh, that's it. That's right. Good enough. Okay, so in the winter we set back 1 hour. So it is 12:42. There. Well, you can't see it. How about this one? Sort of. Anyways, I got standard time watch and daylight savings time watch. I spent the big bucks. I think it might have cost less than $20 for both watches. Oh, or wouldn't they be fucking pissing their pants if when you went out to catch them you had a big clown mask on? You maybe got some of that little hair, you let it grow out a bit where you have of it and puff it out around your head. Pretend you're like that Stephen King clown. Yep, I think it was. You'd be scaring the piss out of those baby rapers. ESP, uh, all of them fancy, uh, not fancy, but what you call 'em? Well, anything to do that's extrasensory, whether it's telekinesis or ESP or any of that kind of shit, none of it's true. And how do I know? because one man, when he died, was at $1 million for anybody who could prove that they could do real magic, real ESP, or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, that's ESP. Uh, and he was on that for 30 or 40 years. He found lots of frauds, but he never found anybody that won the money. So I don't believe in astrology, anything, really. It's all a big bunch of hocus pocus designed to scare people. I ain't scared of ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. And because I don't believe in ghosts, I can't believe in the Holy Ghost. Uri Geller. I don't know if anybody did. Oh, you have heard of him, but he was a magician back in, I don't know, the 60s or early 70s, somewhere in there. Maybe the 80s. I'm not really sure. But, anyways, he used to be able to take a spoon and he'd rub it a little bit and it would start. He would make you think that he was heating it up somehow so that he could bend the spoon. Well, what the fuck is that guy's name? The Amazing Randy. He got him to do it, and what he did was Uri Geller wanted to use one of his spoons, and uh, I think it was the Amazing Randy switched it with a real spoon, and Uri Geller couldn't fucking do it because he didn't have that almost filed 3/4 of the way through so you can bend it. And the more I follow the Amazing Randy, the more I don't believe in most bullshit. Uh, the biggest fucking spreaders of manure in the world are all governments. It's not our fault that the world is this way. It is all the government's fault who let it get this way. And they did that because they sucked up to their friends and gave them everything. While the people who are not their friends or on the same fucking social scale uh, get fuck all. Mm. Fuck all bad police. Not including aggressive fucking police dogs who are not trained when to back off. The police don't need to use dogs anymore. They can retire them all. But they won't. Yeah, I know it's not the dog's fault over. The dog is doing just what it's trained to do. And it's a shame because the handlers don't have control of their dogs. You see it all the time. I don't have control of my dogs, but they ain't being used to attack people. And you would think that they would go with, like, they got the German Shepherds for an all around dog. But couldn't they have had specialist dogs? Dogs for sniffing, dogs for crowd control, dogs for going into a room and bringing down the fucking perpetrator and whatever he's doing. But no, they want to go one dog. That's right, Over. No dog should be trained to attack, but they do it. I heard of one guy and I thought it was pretty funny. He trained his dogs to let anybody that wanted come in his building, but he wouldn't let anybody leave. He had two or three like that, and they wouldn't let anybody leave once they got in if they weren't supposed to be there. So if somebody broke in, they would either be there in the morning or they've already phoned the cops on themselves. Oh, I think my morning work that I did is starting to catch up with me now. Mm, 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 mm. So what are you doing now, Ginger? Ogre? Hitting the bath? Don't drop anything electrical in there while you're in.
Can you hear me okay?
Hard to hear you.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah,
Give me 1 second.
I'll fix it. Nope, that ain't it.
Does that sound better?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, for some reason my phone, when I come up onto the StreamYards and onto the panels now, it's not picking up my earbuds. It's defaulting to the speakerphone. So I just gotta switch it. But if I switch it after it comes on, you guys seem to hear me better than before. It had this weird feedback and nothing.
Yesterday, here, I don't how it. Oh fuck, that's right where I had you yesterday. Because yesterday I was having problems hearing you, and I went and your volume was on full blast.
I don't know what it is. It could be my phone. But
Yeah,
so you asked a question just before I came up. I can't remember what it was. Oh, what I was doing. I'm just chilling on the balcony, dude, smoking a joint, having a cigarette, and I feed the dogs, or not dogs, I'm going to feed the dog and the cats. Then I'm going to take the dog for a walk. Might come back and have a nap. And fucking lock myself out of my email, trying to send the fucking detectives the fucking footage of everything, and I can't get into it. Now I gotta make a new one. I gotta redo all my fucking emails and stuff. It just stressed me out. Top Gun gave me a hard time. Kind of, well, not a hard time. It was just talk, that normal talk, blaming bullshit. You
yeah.
know, he's like, oh, calling me a vigilante, doing vigilante justice. I never acknowledged it. It's just, you shouldn't be doing that. It really makes it hard for us to come up with a conviction. I'm like, wow, all the evidence. I'm like, the evidence is there. It's just up to you guys to want to do something right. I'm like, I know it takes a while. He's like, oh, well, you're wasting everybody's time. I'm like, whose time am I wasting? I'm like, oh, hold on. I'm like, honestly, whose time am I wasting? What, the predator that had to drive an hour to come here to get caught? And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, what do you mean? Well, yeah. I'm like, so you'd rather, I was like, you're more worried about wasting the predator's time than you're about actually arresting these guys? And then he changed something.
Oh,
Like, imagine, like, he kept asking me stuff, and I'm like, well, or he'd say something about, he said, well, if you're going to do this, if you are, and I don't recommend it, take all your information, everything you got, and you should give it to Crime Stoppers because they can get it to us. And I'm like, so it's faster for me to report it to Crime Stoppers than to actually come in and talk to an actual detective and give them a flash drive with the information on it so they can look at it right away immediately. Well, that's considered funneling. I'm like, it's not. You're gonna like, listen. I said, I know my rights. I said, we have a right as a Canadian citizen to compile information on a crime being done and to hand it into the police at our leisure and to a detective or whoever we want and let them deal with it at that point in time. It's not considered, oh, well, I'm like, no. I'm like, it's all right. I'm like, and you want to know something else? It's also in our charter of rights that if the cops don't do anything about it, and I keep trying and trying and trying, I can actually take it right to the judge, sit down with all my compiled information and all the evidence I got, present it to a judge, and then they have to start an investigation on it right after. It's where I am. E.T. was telling me that he wrote me a whole big thing on it. It was really cool.
that's good. Fuck.
Yeah, E.T. was helping me out with before I started the whole thing. I'd been emailing and talking with him. That guy's genius. I wish he was around though. But I keep his email on hand because he gives me a lot of good advice. I ask him for things and he gives me some good advice. But that was, you know. But yeah, but I asked the detective. I'm like, seriously, I'm like, so it's better for me to give it to Crime Stoppers than to actually make a report. Well, it's harder for us to. I'm like, how is it harder for me to compile information? I'm like, just because a citizen brought it in, that has nothing to do with it. I'm like, the chat logs are there, the video is there. I'm like, none of it's altered. I'm like, how is that not evidence compared to me sending it to Crime Stoppers the same way? I'm confused, and you couldn't give me an answer.
It's almost like he's a pedophile himself.
That's the issue is that there's cops involved in all this, and that they're hiding this one and that one if they do know it's just because of that whole. It's it's that's why I told the guy, I'm like, listen, honestly, I don't like cops, I don't trust cops, but if you guys are willing to work with me and doing what I have to do to get the evidence, I'm like, I have no problems with following a little bit of what you guys want. I said, but I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm like, I have a daughter to think about. And I'm like, this is what I'm doing. I'm like, for her future. I'm like, if I can stop just 100, I'm like, that's 100 kids that didn't get molested in 1 minute. And I'm like, at least I stop that. And if each one of those 100 that I catch, I said, if they never do it again, I'm like, that's children in the future that I have. I'm like, that's all I'm concerned with. I'm like, well, he's like, well, you just got run over, hit by a car. On Canada Day, a cop got killed in the parking lot for standing in front of the car. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay, but as soon as he hit me hard enough, I'm like, I knew better way. I realized this guy is willing, and he's willing to have relations with a kid, and he's willing to hit me with a car twice that hard, that he's willing to do a lot more. So I stepped out of the way. I let him do it. So, you know, I'm only, you say, well, you don't want to push it. I'm like, I'll push it to the point where if I think I'm in danger, I just step aside. I'm not stupid. So the goal is to go home to my daughter every day. That's the goal, right? And make her future safer and to build us a future. Oh, did you see that on my other channel I dropped it because I couldn't get it onto the accountability channel? I don't know how. I screwed up my emails, like I just said. I screwed up one of my emails. But Annie made like a little minute and a half video doing like Angry Ginger, Accountability Ogre, the Big Red Ogre, and he put some music to it. It's really cool. It's almost like a movie trailer type thing. It's like a minute and a half. If you go to the Big Red Ogre, my Big Red Ogre channel, I posted it like a couple hours. I made it. I felt so bad too because I'm an idiot. So he sent it to me through email. I shared it to my YouTube channel, and I gave it a name, and I put thanks. This is thanks to NE for this, and I went to go put this link in, and then somehow I saved it and already posted it. So the video went out for a bit, and then I had to deal with some shit. By the time I got back to it, he already sent me a text message. He's like, dude, where's my link? And I'm like, man, I am so fucking sorry, bro. I'm like, I'm an idiot. I'm like, I'm doing it right now, but I got this link in there and stuff like that. But I felt so bad because I'd already hit the load or whatever it is. So I had to wait for it to go for a bit. And then, like I said, I got the dog and stuff to deal with, so I had to go deal with that. And then I came back and I was actually talking to this guy from Punk Something Predators. He's in South San Diego. I think he's San Diego, South San Diego area. Either there or Florida. I can't remember. I get him and another guy confused. But he was on a live this morning. We were chit chatting and stuff. I was trying to put Annie's link up there, but I felt really bad. I really did because he did a really good job. And if you watch it, it is really awesome. Honestly, God, I love the guy for it. I really do. I think that's the coolest, one of the coolest things somebody's done for me on YouTube for helping my channels at all. Like,
Yeah.
Including Dirty that let me do my premiering and all that stuff. But him doing that little commercial thing, that's kind of neat. And if you slow it down and read the things he put in there, it's pretty awesome. Because it's like a movie premiere.
He did one for me too. After I watched it and I give it a like and thumbs up, thumb up. Said, what am I supposed to do with it? Steal it?
Well, he sent this one to me in my email, right? So yeah. I posted it on my channel. I think that's why he did it. I haven't seen it on his channel. Maybe it is. Maybe I haven't noticed. Like I said, every time the crazy busy running around, I didn't even know you were on the panel. I just happened to throw it on for a second. My battery's at like 50%, so I saw that you were on, and I like talking with you, and it's a good afternoon relax.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should put some hot compresses or something on that bruise. You
Yeah,
know?
it's funny because it feels like when I move it a certain way, it feels like there's a cast or something because I could feel everything shifting almost as one unit instead of nice and loose. It's just hard. Everything's kind of solid. My tank, here, I'll show you. You know? Right here, that's where the scratches stuff is. But right there, dude, it's hard as a rock. When I
Yeah.
touch it, I'm screaming inside right now. All the way up to about here, all the way down to here. That is hard as a rock.
I would hit that with some hot water for a few hours because it might help loosen up the muscles.
And when I get back from a walk with the dog,
Yeah.
like, I'll sit down like I'm just chilling on my, hold on a second. I'm just chilling on the balcony, right? So I try to sit like this and keep it up as much as I can. But
Yeah.
as soon as I go to lift and move after I've been here for a couple of minutes, it's just so stiff. It hurts like that too.
Yeah.
So I told the detective that I'm like, yeah, I'm like, at first I thought it was just a straight like much. I'm like, but a couple hours later, it started to stiff up. I'm having trouble walking. But he asked me to bring the dog to the hospital. I said, but I'm dog sitting and I can't leave the dog alone in the house. I got two cats that have already beat the shit out of the place. And I'm like, I can't afford, have to replace somebody's dog.
Yeah.
So he said to me, if I could get to a doctor or a hospital, just get a copy of the report and have it sent to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. It's nothing
Okay.
I haven't been through before.
Uh, yeah.
Well, I got a bullet hole that goes through my leg on the same leg, up high up in my thigh.
Holy
The,
fuck.
the bullet was like millimeters from my femoral artery. Like it went through in the impact, and because as it was going through the impact, moved the femoral artery out of the way, and it just cinched the side of it and went through. It was 380 auto that I was shot with. I think AZ was telling me that's just a 9 mil round all amped up or something like
Yeah.
that. I didn't even feel it. And honestly, the guy was about 3 feet from me with his arm extended, and it felt like someone kicked a soccer ball at me as hard as they could, and I wasn't paying attention. My leg just jolted. And I looked at the guy, and I smiled, and I had my knife in my hand. I said, now you're fucking dead. And he dropped me down the range to the door. The door was locked. So, yeah, I think that guy could be good.
Fuck.
I'll leave the story at that just in case the others are watching.
Yeah.
But, yeah. No, man, you know, see what someone's face and they shoot you, and you just look at them and smile. The guy literally, he went Joe's white. He was, yeah, he was scared shit. You know, he pissed himself at the door. But, this whole leg I should have taken a beating. I got my knee crushed between the car and the concrete post. I rolled the car over the guy. Me and the guy were pushing the car out of the shop driveway. And there was a slight incline or decline going
Yeah.
towards a lamppost. And this guy was a bodybuilder, guy. He was passing all through the car. started pushing it at me, and nobody thought that I'm like, dude, slow down, slow down. And I tried to run to the front of the car just to slow down for a little damage, and I wasn't fast enough. I caught my knee and pinched it. You know when you take a watermelon seed and squeeze it through the fingers and it shoots out?
Yep.
That's what my knee did because it was on the corner of the car, so just like a squeeze and pinched it, flips me over. That screwed up my knee. And then I twisted out of it about a year and a half out of it after that. That really sucked. That was bad damage. I really drunk with Halloween and we were all having some fun and I just turned my body and my from my knee down, my foot stayed planted, and the rest of my body just twisted almost 180 right around.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, dude, I fell to the ground screaming. My buddy picked me up and my leg slipped back and snapped back into place and it popped. Oh man, a couple people around, we all felt sick to our stomach. I just took a couple more shots. I was drinking Crown. I just a couple more shots of Crown, smoked the joint, and basically walked around on it for about 3 hours. Passed out, woke up the next day, and I was in extreme pain. Like I couldn't move. I had to get my buddy carrying me down the fucking stairs, put me in my car, and then take me to the hospital. Oh yeah, it was horrible. I was in a leg brace. I went from my ankle to my hip for almost 6 months, and my car was a standard. You know how hard it is to drive a standard car when you can't bend your leg or move your knee. I was using my cane. I put a, like a foot size plug piece of wood at the bottom of it and attached it, and I would push the clutch in with that and then shift and use my other foot. That's how I was doing it. I had to drive like that for 6 months. And that's my buddy's doing it. I've screwed up my body enough, especially when I got out of the military. I had this, invincible attitude. I would just go doing anything, like jumping off cliffs, having fun, jumping off railroad bridges, and just anything for excitement and fun. And I forgot that when you get older, your body catches up to you, and it's really catching up to me now. It really is, but that's okay. As long as I can stay healthy enough to keep taking trouble out everywhere and keeping her happy, that's
Yeah.
all that matters. Are you coming? Say hello, Mew. That is Mew. Mew is absolutely terrified because this little jackass has already swatted at her and chased her to the bathroom and cornered her in there and chased her under here and took some swats at her. And they were being all nice earlier today. They were face to face, being all nice and cool, actually walking around together. And then I was petting him. I pet her, and I was getting ready to go outside, and all of a sudden his hair comes up. I look down, his hair and his tail's all puffed up, and he's like, dude, what's your issue? You've already determined that this is your house, and you're the boss. She's scared shitless of him. Well, come on into this. Come, come. It's okay. She won't come in unless I'm in between them, really. She walks right at my ankles everywhere we go. Are you going to be nice? Chandler, are you going to be nice? I'm going to get you guys some food in a second. Yeah. Look at the look on her face. She wants to come in, but
Yeah.
she's so scared. Come on, Bubbles. She might take a nip at me. Is she? Yes. Come on, Bubbles. Come, come on. Come on, we'll go get some dinner. You want some dinners? Come on. Come on. Oh, here. I know everybody's going to want to see this guy. Say hello, Dexter. Hey, say hello to the world. Everybody's big fat cat. Yeah. Mew will come up to him and sniff his face and stuff. He just looks at her and he's like, okay, that's cool. But
Yeah.
they've bonded out in the hallway. Because when the little girl across the hall that owns the dog is
Yeah.
out there, she'll knock on the door and she goes, cat, cat. So I'll go get Dexter and put him out in the hallway. And he just lies there, and she'll pet him, and she lies down on him like a pillow and just kind of hugs him, and he starts purring. So the dog comes out, and they sniff each other. You know, he doesn't care too much. It's this one. He's the protector. This guy's the protector. He really is. People think that cats don't have memory, they don't learn, they can't be taught or trained. Yeah, cats are more of an individual animal than a dog. I get that, but but Cheddar, he loves me and he protects me. He loves Emily and protects her. Like when Emily and I are playing around, if we're on the bed wrestling or something, and she says "ow" and he's around, he comes up, he jumps up on the bed and he gives me a look like you better watch it. And no word of a lie, with the ex roommate, her and I have been in a couple good arguments, and wow, I think the first time it happened was about a year before she left. Her and I were arguing, and she hit me. She got mad and she took a swing at me and hit me and ended up falling on the couch when she hit me. Well, he took off from the spot where you see Dexter lying down on the floor most of the time,
Yeah.
and in two leaps, he went straight across. He leaped one onto the floor, one onto the coffee table, and right onto her face. He right out, claws out, and he let out a cat growl and he latched right onto her head and face.
Ugh.
And then, yeah, and then a couple months after that, she did the same thing. She was walking by me. He was on the couch, and we were yelling at each other. And she smacked me, and he took off across the couch, just boom, 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 and jumped at her and grabbed her at the leg. So I think it's funny when people say cats won't protect people or won't do that. Like it's just how you treat them, right? If you
Yeah.
take good care of your animals, they will do what they have to. Hell, and I know there's a story, and I think it's a lady in Florida. She had it was either a python or a boa as a pet in a great big container, like terrarium, great big huge one. And it was her pet. She would take it out and they'd do around the house, all that. Some guy broke into the house and I think he was trying to rape her or attack her, and in the process of doing so, kicked the lid off the top of the terrarium, and the snake got it and killed the dude. He literally grabbed it, was constricted him up and killed the dude, protected the girl. Like animals know. They just have this instinct. I don't care what kind of animal it is. People think that animals are soulless and they don't have thoughts. That's makes no sense to me. Oh, here. Let's see what happens. I'll put this on. There's Cheddar getting closer to you.
Cheddar.
Really nice.
He wants to attack. Look at his tail.
Yeah. I know. That's why I try and stay close. You see her run. She says, "I'm out of here." Nope, I'm done. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Where you at, Mew? Where'd you go, Bubbles? I know he's a mean guy, isn't he? He's a mean one. But it's only because I'm giving you love and he doesn't like that. He's jealous. That's what it is. He's a jealous man. I know. You want some food? Okay. Let's get you some dinner. All right. I'm going to have to take off for now. I got to get the cats and the dog some food. And then I got to take it for a walk. And then I'm going to come back. And I wish I had a microwave. I don't own a microwave. I have a toaster. If I had a microwave, I'd take some hot towels or some towels and soak them in hot water and nuke them for a minute or so and put it on my leg when I sit outside. But I think I can do that with some boiling water. I'll boil up some water when I get back and put a towel in it and boil the towel and wrap it around my leg while I sit outside.
Yeah, that would actually. Well, I guess it would be just as hot either way.
Well, it will cool down eventually, but still, it's about all the best I can do at the moment. I
Yeah.
actually learned that as a survival thing when you can out in the bush.
Yeah.
So I know that works. I can do that here. But anyways, my friend, you take it easy. Tell everyone I say hi. I'll probably be up on Dirties later. It's and I know we're not. I don't want to bring. I hate drama and shit like that. That's why I don't even know what most of the craft's all about. So the main stuff I do, but I didn't realize because I've got like 500 subs on my one phone because I just sub everybody, right? It was a matter of trying to sub them, they sub me, trying to get it back and forth, right? But
Yeah.
I come across someone I sub, and I guess it must be one of the old followers, and the channel is "Fuck You Dirty" or "Fuck You Dirty Mike," and I died laughing because I was going through. I was looking for somebody else. I'm looking for Slow Jack Horseman, not Bojack, Slow Jack Horseman. It's this guy. He's a hunter. It's his second channel. Him and his brother do death metal and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to hit him up to give him a sub, and yeah, no, I come across it, and I think the channel is "Fuck You Dirty Mike," and I died laughing. I really did. So, Dirty, if you're out there, take a look for a channel out there called "Fuck You Dirty Mike." It's funny. I'm sorry, but it's got like 19 subscribers. But that's my comedy for today. It's not about, I'm not sure you know me. I hate the drama. We all make mistakes. We all say stupid shit. We all do stupid things. As long as we can fix those mistakes, then we've learned from it. It's not a mistake. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I try my best to stay out of it all.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, there's only the only ones I'm not dealing with right now is that whole thing from last night at the those two guys still bother me too much to have to deal with it right now. And
Yeah.
the other ones don't involve me at all. So
Yeah.
you know, especially the ones from Florida and stuff like that. I get my support and love from Cody, from Jody and UB and all those guys, and they help me out, and I try to do my best to support them. So that's
Yeah.
all I can do, man. I don't get it. I've said it before. I said it when I first got on met Dirty a long time ago. I said it on with Bud and KY. I'm like, all this fucking bickering and hatred between them, it makes no sense because we're all supposed to be out there fucking the cops, trying to make sure that we're keeping our rights instead of fucking with each other. It's the it's it's that whole they got into our heads and now we're turning on each other and they're gonna win the battle.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what it is? They what it is there's probably some pot plant somewhere that it's the same thing governments and everything do with countries and everything. They just put someone in there and they slowly chip away at making something, doing something until everyone's fighting at themselves and forgot why they're doing the first
Yeah.
and that sucks because you've got to keep focused. It's even happening in the hunting community, dude. It really is. There's these two groups, and the problem is they're both amazing groups of hunters, and they've both got their very, very core loyal fans, and some of them are very core to both, and that causes issues when they're on other channels and this and that because some of these channels are aligning, taking alliance with one guy over this guy, and I'm kind of stuck in the middle because I'm friends with all of them and saying, hey, man, it's about exposing these guys. I'm like, let's
Well,
just forget about the infighting and let's just get it out there, man. Like,
yeah. Get over the fucking playground wars and get on with the real one.
yeah, like that's the big issue I have is, man, the drama gets in the way.
Yeah.
And oh, this guy PHP, I got to actually to my fucking emails down. Now I got to send it to him from my other email. Hopefully I can send it to him. He gave me an email address. He might have an editor or somebody that might be able to help me out, even though he's out in San Diego or Florida.
Yeah.
Because I told him I'm in Canada, and he's like, "Well, you know what? If they can help you, they might be able to help you with the file sending and doing stuff." I'm like, "I can take all the help I can get. I can't pay anybody right now." Told him the situation. There was other people on the chat at the time. They're like, "Dude, you're a single dad." I'm like, "Yeah." You just got hit by a car. Like, yeah, man, but it's not so bad. I'm like, trust me, what happens to these kids out there if we're not doing it is a lot worse. So
Yeah.
I do what I can when I can, and hopefully I can at least make a difference.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Well, you
all
are
right.
making a difference. You already have. Fuck me.
Well, you know what
You,
I mean.
you've made the country. You've made your neighborhood a lot safer.
Yeah, it's got to start somewhere, right?
Yep. Yep.
You can't start 100 miles away and work your way in. Really, you gotta
Yeah.
start from a base point and get yourself out there. But if I can get these 9 videos done, well, actually, I can't do the 11. I made actually the detective. He's like, "Oh, you haven't posted that video, have you?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm like, just because I call myself the big red ogre doesn't mean I'm an idiot. I'm like, I understand if the guy assaults me with his car and stuff like that, and I have video posting it online. It's the last thing I want to do. So hopefully he gets that I'm not stupid. The
Yeah.
cops don't. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna keep talking, dude. I'm gonna keep rambling. It's just the way I am. I smoked a good joint, dude. This MK Ultra stuff that I got is fucking awesome. So, but I'm gonna let you go. To everybody out there in chatland and YouTube world, have a great day. Be safe. Keep the cameras rolling. Record everything.
Well,
Talk,
Ogre, thanks for stopping in,
no problem, and I'll talk to everybody later.
and you take care of that leg. And I guess to everybody in chat, thank you for showing up. Thank you to Over. I don't think I said that. Maybe I did. I don't know. Thank you again. Thank you guys in chat. Catch you on Mike's show later. Have a good day.